I would like to welcome all parents, grandparents, family members, friends, and especially our 2020 graduates of Sioux Central. This class is unique. These students are 17 and 18 years old, which means they were born in 2002 and 2003. For those that do not remember history, that is post 9/11. The students entered a new world without knowing it. This class is now exiting high school, entering a brand new world. It's a world that is now embarked upon COVID-19 experiences and social distancing, words we never even knew 2 years ago. I am sorry this class missed on the excitement that comes with graduation, prom, and the energy that is brought forward during that last week and a half of school. That's when you see great energy within the seniors, knowing they're going to graduate. But there is a silver lining. I believe this creates a unique graduation experience for all. You will have the gymnasium to yourself for an intimate experience of receiving your diploma. Your family members will be no more than 20 feet away when you receive your diploma. You will not have a problem finding your mother to hand her that flower. She'll be right there in front of you. I would just like to say we want to celebrate the class of 2020 with all the vigor we can to create the excitement that they may have missed during that last week. Congratulations, class. Sioux Central Rebels 2020.
I would like to introduce our first speaker. He joined our school sophomore year, but it has felt like he has been a part of our school for much longer than that. He has been involved in baseball, basketball, golf, FCA, FFA, and NHS. Now, I would like to introduce Caleb Brock.
Thank you, Alex. Welcome community members, friends, family, staff, administration, school board members, and the class of 2020 to the Sioux Central commencement ceremony. We concluded that the bleachers in this gym are not nearly as comfortable as the couches you are sitting on right now, and no one likes to have to get up and walk in front of everyone to visit the restroom in the middle of a graduation ceremony either. So we modified this year's ceremony a little bit. You're welcome. Well, this is it. Graduates, we are finally here, and it's exactly how I envisioned it. The cameraman and I giving a speech in an empty gymnasium. How exhilarating. I know none of us pictured our senior year ending the way it did, but here we are, and none of us would be here today without all the support we have received along the way. You have probably heard the African proverb, "It takes a village to raise a child." Reflecting on my childhood, I can now understand that truth clearly. Everyone in our community has played a part in making us who we are today. First, parents. We could not have done this without you. All the sacrifices you have made for us, all the love and support you gave to keep us going, words cannot express how thankful we are for you. Besides our parents, there are our teachers. We are very thankful for you. We are so blessed to have had all you as our educators. You guys went above and beyond your call to teach. You are not just our educators, you are our mentors and our friends. Because of you, we learned so much and made a lot of memories along the way. Next, the administration. We thank you. Organizing and managing all that goes on in this school, we are very grateful for all the work you have done to keep this school excellent. Custodians, librarians, tech department, cooks, and everyone else who has been so helpful to us, thank you for all your hard work. Finally, to my fellow students, you all have worked very hard to reach this point. None of us could have done this without each other, making the school days fun, helping each other learn, and supporting each other through the tough times. I consider it a great blessing to be graduating with all of you. Congratulations to not only the class of 2020, but to the entire village that has raised us. We can now see the fruits of our labor. I would now like to introduce the next speaker, Mckenzie Magnin. Mckenzie is going to attend Simpson College to major in accounting. She will also be participating in trap shooting. During high school, she has served as senior class president and FFA president, and has participated in FFA, basketball, and individual speech. Please welcome Mckenzie Magnin.
March 12th was just like any other day at school. Walking through the halls, talking to our teachers and friends. None of us knew the unexpected was about to happen. We have been struck with something that a lot of people know nothing or very little about. And it has taken so many things away, but it is our choice to choose how we cope with this. As Marilyn Monroe once said, sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together. Class of 2020, congratulations. And for those of you watching our commencement exercises, thank you. Sometimes good things fall apart. It is true that a lot of good things we have enjoyed we can no longer do. Many of us actually wanted to finish out our last semester of high school, and even some of you will maybe never admit it. But now that it has been taken away, we have all had the time to think and reflect on some of the activities that we never got to do. So with saying that, let this be an emotional time for yourself. Have each other's back, talk about the memories, laugh, and cry about them. But as you do that, do not dwell on it so much that you miss what is right in front of you. For some of you, maybe high school was easy and you really enjoyed it. And for others, you had to work a little harder. And to those that had jobs aside from school, pat yourself on the back, because school probably was not the first thing on your mind. But here you are, walking across the stage, receiving your diploma. Our class has a lot of very independent, strong-willed people, and with that said, I think many of us will go far in today's society. So as we take this new step in our lives, do not let something you cannot control make you back down from something that has a higher purpose. You want to commit to your future to make it the best possible for yourself. Remember, no one can help you unless you want to help yourself. Show people that you want to thrive on success and that you are capable of doing so. Do not look back, always keep looking forward. This new chapter in our life is something that many of us are looking forward to. It may be going off to college or even entering into the workforce right away. But I know that this class is capable of anything. Your future is what you make of it, so make goals and do not make them easy. Make them so you have to work at them. When you do achieve something you have wanted, it makes it all worth it in the end. Do not set yourself up for failure. Look beyond certain aspects of life, and if you have to move on from something, remember, everything happens for a reason. Class of 2020, I want to say congratulations and good luck on your journey for wherever it may take you. Be bold and listen to your gut feeling. It just might take you somewhere you never thought you would go. I would now like to introduce someone that has been a very active member in our school and someone you can always count on. She will be attending Iowa State University and will be majoring in business management and have a minor in fashion merchandising. Riley Knutson was involved in track, volleyball, NHS, FFCLA, high school play, individual speech, and large group speech. Help me in welcoming Riley Knutson.
Dear Class of 2020, we did it. We are finally here today, graduating, taking the first step into our future. The years we spent together taught us to grow and learn from our mistakes. Graduating high school is the first huge milestone that we accomplish as we are set free into the real world to explore. The time we have spent together is something we will cherish in our hearts forever. The games we attended, the clubs we participated in, the homecoming activities we'd like to believe we dominated in, and of course, all the assignments that we put the work into will be memories that even in 50 years we will look back and say, remember when? In March, before we walked out the doors, we didn't know it was going to be our last time. Our last time seeing each other. Our last time playing for the home team. Our last time being reminded not to sit on the stage. And of course, our last time sneaking food into class. But here we are, saying our goodbyes to our people. On a video camera. Crazy, right? Although our time together may have been cut short, we still have so much to be thankful for and even more to be proud of. I am incredibly proud of all of us, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very best. I hope this life becomes everything that you have always wanted it to be. I hope that you continue to dream big and shoot for the stars because there is absolutely nothing holding you back. You have every reason in this world to become the best you can be. High school is over, friends. Go chase your dreams. Go live. Go explore. Go thrive. Because you will never get this youth back. You will never be this young again. Go be you and never look back. Parents, look at your child and tell them how proud you are, because when I say that it wasn't easy to get here, we mean it. We had our ups and downs, our many, many mental breakdowns, but we made it. We are here and we are proud. I want to thank everyone, teachers, administrators, and of course, parents, for never giving up on us and for pushing us to be where we are today. Without you, this time in our lives would never be possible. Thank you for this dedication to this class. We appreciate you. And most of all, thank you for being here with us today, virtually of course, to support us as we achieve one of our many big accomplishments. Thank you for being a part of this stepping stone, and I wish you the greatest future you could ever imagine. Thank you for everything. Our next speaker will attend SDSU in the fall and plans to major in early childhood education. Throughout high school, she has been involved in softball, basketball, dance, golf, cross country, cheer, FCA, individual speech, large group speech, choir, band, musical, and was also the 2019 Clay County Fair Queen. Her spunk and bubbly personality will truly be missed. I now introduce to you our next speaker, Alex Olson.
Thank you, Caleb, Mckenzie, and Riley. Class of 2020, it is time for us to run our race. It is time for us to make our mark. One of my favorite children's books, The Dot by Peter Reynolds, shares the story of a young girl, Vashti, who thinks she can't draw until her teacher encourages her to make a dot. Hesitantly, Vashti begins with one dot, and with each creation, she becomes more confident, soon filling pages upon pages with her art. The story concludes with Vashti encouraging another classmate who is afraid to draw. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. The class of 2020, we have a mark to make as we continue to run our race. As I think of our collective high school memories, I know we all accomplished something we did not think we could accomplish, and a race we did not think we could run. We came to the line with our own stories, strengths, struggles, and our own fears. We wanted to start and we wanted to finish. And now, a new race begins. We know our lives are filled with straightaways, turns, hills, and valleys, but with each one, we have a choice. There's always a choice, no matter the race we run or the mark we set out to make. In the immediate, it is easier to stop. To stop running when cramps creep in, when legs feel sore, when class gets challenging, when frustrations grow, when arms ache, when life doesn't go as planned. It is easier to not start, but we must start and we must continue. Artist Vincent van Gogh created fearlessly and encouraged others to begin. The fishermen know that the sea is dangerous and the storm terrible, but they have never found these dangers sufficient reason for remaining ashore. Just as we cannot ask why the wind picks up on a race day, there's no answer in asking, why me? Why us? When we face a challenge, when things do not go as planned. We have to keep going, keep pushing, and keep hoping. We all must keep running. We must use the challenges to help us grow. Without the hill, how can we appreciate the straightaway? And without the wind, how can we appreciate the calm? Without the rain, how can we appreciate the sun? It is the challenge that strengthens us. No more than ever, our community, our state, and our country needs us to be strong. During many of my cross-country races, my brother would run alongside me, my coach following me at every turn, encouraging parents cheering along the route. Encouragers. Those people are found along our life's course during our hills and valleys. A cross-country race is unique in that people are not cheering for you to make a mistake or cheering against you. The entire crowd is cheering for you. The challenges we face are manageable with encouragement of others. So this is not what we expected. We can't dwell on disappointment, but we should take this time to appreciate all who have worked to encourage each and every one of us during this seemingly never-ending hill. We as a senior class are facing challenges that have not happened before, and because of that, we are being honored and cared for like never before. My dad was the first class to graduate from this new building in 1998. I am the first to graduate in this interesting blended in-person virtual format. My disappointment soon was replaced with appreciation when I thought of all that has been done for us. Sioux Central staff, teachers, each adopted a senior sending cards and care packages. SC teachers and staffs donated money and their time so we could have a senior meal. Senior spotlight posts filled our school's social media channels, local businesses honored us on the radio. A committee of teachers, volunteers was formed to figure out graduation for us. Banners were created and ordered and hung on the fence line. Our community and our school is filled with examples of people who saw the challenges of our current reality as an opportunity to give encouragement. Encouragement is fuel to continue, is what we need to get through life's challenges. What a gift we can give one another, a gift we should give one another. We are called upon to use our gifts in a way that help others. We are called to make our mark. That is why we run the race. We have the power to lift one another up. We have the power to help others make their mark. We can't be too busy running our own race to notice we aren't the only ones running. We should not be too comfortable in our own circumstances to notice others' discomfort. With every challenge, we have a choice. We can begin, we can continue, and we can encourage. We can appreciate the course in all the hills and all the valleys. We can appreciate the race we ran and the race we will run. Class of 2020, I encourage you to just make your mark and see where it takes you. It is time for us to run our race. It is time for us to make our mark. Thank you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Your day is finally here. What an end of the year this has been. This worldwide pandemic has created a lot of changes for everyone, but it's cost you seniors a lot of events with your classmates that you can't get back. For that, we all feel saddened that you didn't get to experience your final season in a sport or activity, your senior prom, senior breakfast, with a graduation walk, and so many more that are close to each one of you as individuals. Remember though, you did have a senior skip day in the fall, and many of you missed several Zoom classes at the end of the schooling. But on the serious side, during these past years, your hard work in the classroom has not gone unnoticed. As your class has done exceptionally well, that's 50% and with a career GPA of at least 3.0. But you didn't stop there, as you enjoyed the total school experience through your co-curricular activities has been just awesome. From earning high marks at speech contests and performing at All-State, to taking events down to the Blue Track in Des Moines and winning championships, you've learned how to work hard and reap the benefits. So as you can see, you're a very talented group of young individuals in many ways. Great job, and we as a staff here will miss you and your leadership skills in the future years. Along the way, your students have had the help from a very important group of people in your lives. From hauling you from place to place, or just being there for you, your parents have had a great impact on your lives. Parents, I'd like to thank you personally for your support and encouragement that you have given the members of this graduating class. As you can see, you've done a great job with this group of seniors here in front of you today. Thanks again. At Sioux Central, I'm glad to say your students are in excellent hands, as we have a great staff that cares about all students. I would like to thank all staff for their continuous work through these difficult times. I would also like to make special mention of a couple of staff members who are retiring after this year. Mr. Craig Cadman has been teaching our district for the past 31 years, and Mr. Kendall Rachy has been teaching and coaching for the past 33 years. We'd like to thank you, the both of you, for your continuous hard work throughout your careers in our district, and wish both of you the best of luck in your retirement from education. At this time, I'd like to recognize some members of our senior class who are members of the National Honor Society. Carly Betcher, Mackenzie Coffey, Alyssa Feely, Riley Knutson, Mckenzie Magnin, Alex Olson, Caleb Rock, and Kennedy Tate. Wearing the honor medallions in front of you today, our students have attained a 3.0 GPA over their high school career. First with a 3.0 to 3.5 GPA, Brooklyn Anderson, Trent Anderson, Lori Bailey, Abby Bean, Wyatt Erickson, Sam Howe, Julia Lucero, Mckenzie Magnin, Nastia Makarenko, Robert Morfitt, Alex Olson, Jacob Saunders, Mia Shannon, and Leif Stallings. Now for those who have attained a GPA of 3.5 to 4.0 and who have also been recognized by President Donald Trump for their outstanding academic excellence. Carly Betcher, Mackenzie Coffey, Kaylee Etherington, Callie Fonlander, Alyssa Feely, Shelby Johnson, Riley Knutson, Brady Matson, Caleb Rock, and Kennedy Tate. Congratulations to all of you. Sioux Central did have the luxury of a student representing us on the academic all-state team in the Des Moines Register, this year's Best of Class, and the Governor's Scholar Award. This individual was Caleb Rock. Wearing the red cords today are donors of distinction for LifeSurf. These students donated at least 5 whole blood donations during their high school career. They were Trent Anderson, Caleb Candle, Kristen Cowell, Kaylee Etherington, Riley Knutson, and Tegan Pritchard. Wearing the blue and gold cords today are the FFA Iowa degree winners from this year's class. They are Abby Bean, Wyatt Erickson, and Mckenzie Magnin. The Daughters of American Revolution issues a citizenship award to one member of each class. This year's recipient is Alex Olson. The Iowa High School Athletic Association provides a special award in recognition of Bertie Sagow, the retired executive secretary who spent many years serving the youth of Iowa. Members of the faculty selected a student who they felt showed patriotic spirit, strong moral convictions, and lived and professed the qualities of honesty, integrity, and sportsmanship. This year's recipient is Alyssa Feely. Many scholarships are made available to the class of 2020 by various groups and individuals in the Sioux Central communities and surrounding areas. The Sioux Central school system would also like to thank all the individuals and groups for their continued support of advanced education. Winners of these scholarships can be found as an insert in your program today. School Board President Crewman, I present the class of 2020, where 49 students have completed the curriculum necessary to meet the standards of the Sioux Central High School and the state of Iowa, and recommend that you issue them their diplomas. Where members of the class of 2020, please come forward as your name is read, and with their parents, please come forward as your son or daughter can find you to help present the class flower for all your help and support throughout the years. Brooklyn Vanessa Anderson. Trent Dale Lee Anderson. Riley Jarrett Andreessen. Brendan John Byer. Lori Ann Bailey. Arthur Malcolm Bainbridge. Abigail Sue Bean. Brady Marvin Dale Madsen. Trey Isaac Boyd. Taylor Marie Campbell. Ooh, yeah. Mckenzie Claire Coffey. Kristen Ashley Cowell. McKenna Christine Epps. Wyatt Dean Erickson. Kaylee Marie Etherington. Callie Ann Fonlander. Alyssa Joy Feely. Nathan Alexander Harden. Adrian Irene Hatlin. Samuel Lee Howe. Blake Michael Johnson. Brandon Christopher Johnson. Shelby Nicole Johnson. Riley Kate Knutson. Salem Adair Kreger. Noah Paul Lindner. Julia Ann Lucero. Carly K. Betcher. Mckenzie Magnin. Kyle Ethan McClintock. Woohoo. Congratulations, Kyle. Dustin Walker Melby. Gustavo Alejandro Morales. Congratulations. Robert Allen Morfitt. Alexandra Aaron Olson. Jack Henry Pullman. Nastia Makarenko. Caleb Robert Rock. Jacob Casey Shoemaker. Miguel Resendez. Jessica Reyes Abalon. Ethan John Runnenberg. Kimberly Venus Mora. Jacob Bruce Saunders.
Congratulations.
Caleb Burton Scott. Mia Ray Shannon. Leaf Nathaniel Stallings. Kennedy K. Tate. Cole Jacob Whiteside.